Somebody asked me at the weekend how I make my hand soap. So I've got a couple of bars of soap that I made a while back, and I haven't used them, so I'm short of liquid soap, so I'm going to turn these solid bars into liquid. So how to do it is, I don't know if you can see, yep. Right, so you measure these, 6.4 ounces, and then you times that by 4, and then 6, 12, 18, so I'm probably going to err on the side of more, so I'm probably going to do like 24 ounces of deionised water, because lately when I've been making soap it's been quite thick. So I'm going to grate this and then I will show you what happens next. So you know when you think that the camera's on and you just carry on talking and then you realise that actually it's not on at all. So I could pretend to be American. I've gone ahead and added the deionised water. No, I've put the water in here, there's 25 ounces in there, and I will wait for that to boil, and then I will add my grated soap. The reason we used deionised water is because it extends the shelf life of the soap. Yeah, and that's that. And that is boiling enough, so I will add the soap flakes. Can I call them flakes even though it's grated? You know what I mean. I'm not sure if I said, but this is a bar of soap that I made, so I know that it's natural. The colouring in it, I just used mica powder, which is a natural colourant. Now this will melt, and it will, well, it won't look thick today, but tomorrow, they say around about 24 hours after, but I don't find that you need to leave it quite that long. It will be a much, much thicker soap. If it is too thick, what if I have any actually that I've already made? No, that's the right consistency. I'm sure I must have someone knocking around, because I have some soap here that I've made before, which you just can't see. But that's the right consistency. But I know I did see. Oh, here we are. I have some over here that's it's way too thick. I won't even tell you what I think it looks like. But look. So that would need more water added to it, because that's what they go like when they're too thick. You see it? It's just not at all how it should be. I'll show you the other one a little bit closer so you can see that the consistency that it should be is more like this. So it's a runny one. Also, you don't just have to use it as a hand soap, it can be used as a base for a shower gel, or you can use it as a liquid washing powder or washing detergent, whatever you call it. So it's a liquid washing powder, that's an oxymoron, isn't it? But yeah, a washing detergent. Some people use it for washing up. I personally don't use washing up liquid. We do have some, because, you know, obviously it's not just me that lives here, but here, I would not put my hands in that. On the back of it, it says, have you ever read the back of your washing up liquid? Dishwashing liquid causes serious eye irritation, harmful to aquatic life, bearing in mind this goes into the drain, with long-lasting effects. Keep out of reach of children. If in eyes, rinse cautiously with water for several minutes. Remove contact lenses if present, and easy to do. Whoops, I'm just boiling my soap over because I'm waffling about other stuff. But my point is, the fact that it says that it's harmful to aquatic life, that is not a good sign. Alright, this is done now. It's not lumpy. Oh, wait, there is a bit.
I'm hoping it's just...
Right, it's all melted now.
The leak off pipes.
So, in a few hours I'll show you that again. I do skim the bubbles off the top with a tool that I don't actually know where it is. Well, this would do. This would actually do the trick. So you just skim the bubbles off the top, because I don't find that they ever actually go otherwise. And just foof those away.
Yeah.
And then there you have your liquid soap. This is Crunchy Ag reporting from a ridiculous angle in the kitchen. So I'm finishing up with my making today. I'm just doing the healing salve. the farmer where we have our animals, he swears by this. He has really, really bad and painful eczema. And over the years he's tried loads and loads and loads of prescription things from the doctor and all sorts of shite really. And I always say that nature provides. So I've been making this for a couple of years now. It's, as I said, it's called a healing salve, and it's good for, oh gosh, everything: bruises, cuts, stings, rashes, spots, eczema, everything. So I'm just going to whisk it so it is more creamy. I'm going to put a little bit, well, I'm actually making it specifically for a friend of mine who's had an operation a little while back, and I'm crap, so I'm only just getting around to it. I'm going to put some aloe vera gel and some onic oil in hers to what's the opposite of prevent? To enhance, encourage the healing of an operation that she had. So I'm going to crack on with that. I find the more that you whisk this, or blend it, whatever you want to call it, the lighter in colour that it goes, and it becomes more like a whipped product. I'll show you the end results in a bit. So I have decanted the liquid soap into a glass bottle because I don't really want it sat on a cooker all night in a saucepan, and the rest of it I've decanted into a squirty bottle which I've reused. I think my parents used to save these for me. I've also put these in tins. These are for the farmer because he brings back his tins. These little ones, I like those because they're great to put in your handbag, and the children all have one. I've filled that one a little bit. And the bigger ones are just because sometimes you just need healing salve. And what's left over I've put in here. The preservative that I use in it is vitamin E, so it lasts for quite a long time. And also because there's no water content, it takes a long. In fact, I've never known any to go off. I guess it would do eventually. But yeah, that's that.